You ever look at someone walking down the street and wonder, just what the hell is making you tick? What makes you do the things you do? Do you have a choice? Does anyone? Or are we just born without any cause or control over our own lives? Oh sure, most people tell you you're responsible for each and every one of your own actions. And maybe that's true. For you. Me. From the day I was born, my fate had been out of my own hands. I suffer from dissociative identity disorder. Multiple personalities, alter egos, however you put it. I'm not your average woman walking down the street. My alter calls herself Jamie. I don't know what goes on inside her head. But she seems to have made it her mission to piss off every friend I've ever made. Probably why I don't keep them. I try to keep her at bay. She comes out only when I'm stressed. My own personal Hulk. So I have to keep calm for the sake of my sanity. What's left of it anyway. I live alone. I work 9 to 5 and go out every Saturday for drinks with my therapist Elizabeth. I tell her the routine helps. I tell her I feel fine. I think she knows I'm lying. Jamie stays out longer now. Sometimes I lose entire days to her. When I woke up missing a week of my life. It's when we put the idea into motion. It's when I made a decision that not only changed my life forever, but might have even changed human history. My name is Jessica White, and this is my story.
Dr. Elizabeth Baker, Personal Subject Notes, 21st of March 2019. I spoke with 4 patients today. JJ is as cold as ever, if not worse. His condition's beginning to change, shift, almost like there's a rising tension just under the surface. I don't know what he's planning to do, but I know he'll never tell me. His parents don't realise how dangerous he is. They refuse to believe a bad word about him, or even a kind warning. I'm afraid of what he's capable of, but more than that, I'm afraid it's something he won't be able to come back from. The twins aren't faring any better. Sky's depressive moods are worsening. She wouldn't say a word to me the other day. Just stared off into space as if she's the only person in the world. I've never seen a twin look so lonely. Riley, well, I can't say much more about Riley. His condition is as bad as it ever was, except now he claims to actually be able to feel the breath of those he sees on his skin. I can't imagine the terror he must feel. I've never known a schizophrenic to have such a vivid experience. And Jessica frightens me most of all. For the first time in my career, I feel helpless to do anything. Nothing seems to work. Nothing I say is of any comfort. 4 subjects, and they're all out of my reach. Unless...
You're mad.
You need to look at the bigger picture here, Jessica. If this works, we'd not only begin to improve your control over your condition, but we might just do the same for 3 others.
Jesus, Liz, I knew you were desperate, but this is ridiculous. You're asking me to share my life story with not just 1, but 3 strangers. In hopes of what? That it might magically cure us?
You need to calm down. You know what will happen. Jessica? Jamie?
Liz, hey! Oh, it's been ages. Christ, how you been? Where am I? Oh, right. We had the appointment. Yeah. Totally didn't forget. So what should we talk about? I knew childhood, but I didn't really What happened?
Jessica? Oh, thank God. You've never been gone so long.
What? Christ, Jamie. How long?
A week.
A week? Oh, God. I can't do this on my own.
You don't have to.
Where do we start?
That? Friend of mine. Sky Matthews. Meet Jessica White. What book is it? You'll like this one. Why is she here? She has a proposition for you, Sky. Something that could help you and Riley both.
What are you, a charity? Because I don't want your money.
Good, because I've none to give. I'm here because you and I have something in common, Miss Matthews. Whether we'd like to admit it or not, we're both sick, in ways others couldn't imagine.
It's okay, Sky. She's telling the truth. She's like you too. Do you know what DID stands for? Dissociative Identity Disorder. I read about it in a medical manual you gave me, which, by the way, is in my sleeping bag. So you have multiple personalities?
So I'm told. She's a pain in the ass too.
She? Does she have a name?
Jamie.
2 of you. I can relate quite well, actually.
I'm sure I can. Bipolar is no laughing matter.
Where is Riley? Oh, he's thinking. Riley.
You missed the birds again.
I'll see them tomorrow. Come on, visit them.
A sheep will move those trees.
Not trees, they're books.
No, but every time I touch them, I can hear and feel the branches snap.
Come on.
Where are we off?
Why do we need a sociopath of us? Isn't that a bit dangerous?
He's not your typical sociopath. As you're going to see, he takes a lot of pride in being different. But Please be careful not to puncture that pride. He masks his temper well, but it's there. Like all of you. He pushes his feelings deep, deep down and locks them away. The only difference is, he struggles to feel at all. Imagine such a lonely life. Don't fear him. Don't pity him. Help him. Being alone for much longer might drive him to do something drastic in order for the world to see him as he really is, and not as it wants to. The worst thing about mental health, Jessica, is how easy it is to ignore. Even by those with conditions like yours. He's here. Don't let him get in your head. I know you're not a teen like JJ, but I truly believe that she, along with a few choice others, can help you get out of the spiral of destruction you're so quick to put yourself into.
How?
Group therapy.
Brilliant, that's never been done before.
Not like this, no.
The group we're building isn't for ordinary patients, JJ. You all have a mental illness, whether you want to admit to it or not. You'll be surrounded by people that can accept you for who you really are, JJ.
I doubt it. But by all means, I'll come along for the ride. Just don't blame me when everything goes tits up.
The first meeting will be in my office tomorrow at noon.
Barely wait.
What a prick.
Come on, let's go get a drink.
This isn't just my story. It's also about a girl who couldn't stop running. A man trapped inside his own head, and alone and desperate not to be alone anymore.
I don't like it here.
I know. It's bleak, like an old hospital.
I don't like hospitals either. They just smell too fiery.
Right, yeah, I know. Look, I know you don't really want to be here, but it's good for us. We won't have to hide what we are. We can live like birds in the night. Birds, birds, birds. You and me. Just you and me, Riley.
When do we start?
First thing tomorrow. Fresh nurse fresh. Burning like a barbecue. That's where the smell comes from.
Really?
For all our diagnosis, none of us could really understand what was wrong with us. And none of us could face either. This story doesn't end how you think. In fact, it's only just the beginning.
This was one of us.
It's right. Me and Riley can't go to that place. Not now, not ever.
Dickhead!
You deserve to be happy. At least, that's what I thought. But then shit hit the fan. My name is Sky Matthews, and this is my story.